By the police, sitting here on break just now. He's trying to ask me for my ID before he even asked me for paperwork to see what I was doing, saying there's suspicion of nothing. There's no crime being committed or suspected of being committed. And here I am, this guy is basically telling me I have to give him my ID. He's telling me that what if you pull out a gun on me? How am I supposed to know who you are? What's your name and badge number, sir?
Deputy Knight. You can get my badge number from my sergeant if you need to.
This guy's telling me I have to give him my ID and I haven't committed a crime. Absolutely ridiculous. The police continuing to trample on civilians' rights. When there's no reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed. Didn't even ask me for nothing, just asked me, let me get your...
The encounter begins during what should have been a routine break. Without explaining any alleged crime, an officer immediately demands identification, citing vague suspicion. The civilian challenges the request, pointing out that no crime has been committed or suspected. Rather than clarifying the reason for the stop, the officer escalates by implying danger and questioning identity. This opening moment establishes the core conflict, a demand for compliance without legal justification, setting the tone for a confrontation centered on constitutional rights and the limits of police authority.
ID doesn't work like that. This is the United States, state of Florida. Questioning the passenger in my vehicle, forcing him to give his ID because he doesn't know any better.
What force is there? How did I force him to give me his ID?
He doesn't have to give you his ID.
But you just said I forced him. How did I force him?
Bro, you're steady at him. You're making him acquiesce to your authority. Bro, I got big lawyers too, and they're gonna call. And they're gonna send in the complaint.
That's fine.
Bro, I tried to be nice and tell you what my rights are, and you steady want to I know you don't care. That's why you're going to go on break for a little while, my friend. If you only knew who I was, you wouldn't be doing this shit. But we're going to stop all this in South Florida. It's enough. Enough is enough. Learn your rights, dude. Don't be like this, dude. Learn your rights. Look at me like a civilian. I'm in a Durango, whatever. You don't know who I am. I'm telling you.
As the interaction continues, the situation expands to include a passenger being pressured for identification. The civilian argues that authority is being used coercively, even without physical force. He explains that simply standing over someone and issuing commands can be enough to compel compliance. The discussion becomes heated as the officer denies wrongdoing, while the civilian emphasizes the lack of reasonable suspicion. This segment highlights a common issue in police encounters: confusion between voluntary cooperation and compelled obedience under the color of authority.
Your rights. You put on that badge, you made an oath to that Constitution, you have an obligation and a duty to abide by it.
This is what's going to happen. I'm going to go inside to see if they want to trespass you guys. If they want to trespass you, we're going to trespass you, and at that point, you will have to give me your ID.
Trespass me for what?
For selling the stuff on private property.
What are you talking about?
So you hang tight.
Nobody saw us selling stuff. You pulled up, I was in my vehicle.
We got a complaint out here.
From who?
Well, if I would have...
From who? Who was the complaint from?
Hold on. Give me one second.
Who was the complaint from?
I don't have to give you that information. If you want to, you can do a public records request to get that information. We got a call out here because they said you guys were out here selling stuff.
Did you see me selling anything?
Are you going to let me talk?
No.
Then I'm not going to talk.
Did you see me selling anything? Then you have no right to ask these people to trespass. You didn't see me committing a crime or doing anything. What you're doing is illegal. I'm going to teach you your rights through paperwork. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you today.
If you keep on screaming, then we're going to have disorderly conduct.
That's fine.
So chill out. All this takes is like 3 minutes and you guys can be on.
Bro, it doesn't work like that, homie. It doesn't work like that. But I'm going to teach you how.
The officer shifts tactics, suggesting possible trespassing based on an unverified complaint of selling items on private property. When pressed, he admits he did not personally observe any crime and refuses to identify the complainant. The civilian challenges the legality of seeking a trespass without evidence, insisting that hearsay cannot justify enforcement action. Threats of disorderly conduct emerge as frustration grows. This portion of the encounter underscores how loosely defined accusations can be used to pressure individuals when no clear violation exists.
How it works. Now he's going in there trying to get us a trespass on something that he heard. He didn't see us do nothing, something that he heard. And won't even divulge the information to us about his suspicion or what he heard. These are our officers. These are the people we work hard for and give our tax dollars to, who are trampling on our rights. Hopefully this guy, he looks like a young player. He looks like he's just getting into the game. Hopefully you learn something from this interaction. He doesn't understand what's gonna happen to him.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna show you through him.
Yes, sir.
This is not how this goes. Somebody must commit a crime, or you must have a reason to believe that person committed a crime to even ask for an ID. This is an illegal stop.
While the officer leaves to investigate further, the civilian reflects on the broader implications of the interaction. He expresses concern that officers tasked with protecting rights may instead violate them through ignorance or arrogance. Emphasizing constitutional standards, he explains that identification can only be demanded when a crime has occurred or is reasonably suspected. The narrative shifts from confrontation to education, framing the incident as a lesson in civil liberties and accountability, not just a personal dispute between citizens and law enforcement.
Hey, in your 15-20 minutes of free time at home at night, study what you do. Study the law, what you do, the type of interactions you have, study the law, the types of interactions you have.
So,
Do your thing.
you guys probably looking at it. For somebody, right? For somebody. So, okay, apparently I guess the call came from that gas station, not this gas station. So, they
What's your
said...
name and badge number, sir?
Right there, Norris, 2591.
You're...
So, all right, so the call came from the other gas station, not this gas station. So they said that as of right now that you have not peddled or done anything to their customers. They said as long as you guys
Nor
are
did
doing...
you see us committing a crime, and you were asking for my ID illegally.
Are you going to...
Correct?
Are you going to let me talk?
No.
Why?
No.
Do you realize that
what's
when
coming out of your mouth is really trash, man.
Okay, so
Really trash.
it's trash.
I can't believe you would even put that badge on with honor and pride, dude, and still come up and disrespect people's rights by making them give their ID or trying to force them to give their ID. That is absolutely ridiculous, man.
Okay.
You're an officer of the law.
All I'm going to say is that if you would have given me the 2 minutes to tell you why
I don't have to give you the 2 minutes, and I
Okay.
don't have to tell you shit, man.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
So you can go put that on YouTube.
I know
or
I
whatever
can
you
go.
wanna
I'm not going to
do.
put it on YouTube. I'm going to send
No.
it to your boss because
Go
you're a
for it.
clown.
Go for it.
Okay?
If I really,
Officer Norris is a clown.
If I really wanted to make an issue out of this, I could have. So if you want,
I know
go
you
ahead and
would.
get in the
I know
car.
you would, but
Go get in the
I'll make
car.
a bigger issue with the fucking lawyers. Trust
Okay,
me.
that's fine. That doesn't scare me, man. So you can get in the
Neither
car.
do you, homie. Neither do you.
Not trying
Hey,
to.
Be good, man. Learn the law, dude. And I didn't start out with the disrespect.
leave now.
You did.
By asking your ID.
Motherfucking right.
Okay, you can leave. Get out of
Motherfucking
here.
right.
The final exchange confirms that the original complaint came from a different location and that no crime occurred. Despite this, tensions remain high as the officer continues to justify the initial ID demand. The civilian announces his intent to pursue accountability through formal complaints rather than online exposure. The encounter ends with both sides disengaging, leaving behind a documented example of how easily rights can be challenged, and how critical it is for both citizens and officers to understand the law they are sworn to uphold.